Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are in the world. We're here at the Trusted Business Community Association, bringing the marketplace, a shop floor for small business owners that have already built the know, like, and trust. We've already got to know each other. So this is an opportunity to actually tell the world and those in the room here today what their latest business offer is, their latest special deal, maybe. It could be one thing or another. It doesn't matter, but we're bringing it to you to showcase what the latest offer is, and we're coming to Mr. Ian Reid from Cost Savings City very first, and I'm going to highlight him, and he's going to tell us what his latest business offer is all about. Ian, 1 minute is yours, mate.
Thanks very much, folks. It's great to be at this meeting and be part of something that's at its beginning, at its genesis. So thanks very much. As you know, I deal with cost saving for businesses and residential. But what I've got to offer is something that all of us do, because we all transact in some way. Some people use Go Cardless, some people use SumUp, some people use various other different things. But we can offer you something that's going to be much more cost effective for you. And it will also be a bit more quicker as well. So if somebody pays you one day, it'll be in your bank account the following day. And that is my offer for the month of November. Thanks very much, John.
Thank you very much, mate. That's absolutely brilliant. I'm going to bring next to you, I'm going to replace or add you to the spotlight and then take you down from the spotlight. And we're going to Marc Burns. Marc Burns, you are the man behind all of this and bringing this to the fore. Marc, what's your latest business offer, my friend?
Hello, everyone. So under my brand, MAB 360, which has now got various bits of it, what I found over the last 5 years is that people talk about apps. Everyone wants an app, but no one could afford, as an SME, to design or get a team of developers to design an app from scratch. It was just far, far too expensive to do that for small companies. So over the last 5 years, it has evolved. And over the last year, it has massively evolved because AI has allowed us to produce stuff that was absolutely impossible cost effectively before. So I'm going to offer, as part of the MAB 363, different apps. One is called App Lite, one is called the App, and the other is called App Mag, which is an app magazine, a 10 to 20 page magazine. Prices will start from about £200, which is a special offer because it should be a lot more than that. There's another offer for £600, another offer for £1,200 for the full-blown mag, and these are worth absolute fortunes, so I am told, if you get these done by the traditional developers. They're still asking for those sort of things between £2,000, £3,000 and right up to £20,000 for a fully blown app. And I've been quoted that recently for some of the things that I've compared it to. So that's what I'm doing. And I look forward to hearing from anyone that would like to have an app on their phone and their client's phone. It's a new way of having a business card. And I'll explain that hopefully to anyone that's interested in having that. But it starts at £200. Thank you.
Thank you so much, mate. That's absolutely brilliant. I'm going to add Christine Best. Christine is coming up to spotlight what she's bringing. I'm just going to remove you, Marc, from spotlight. And here we are, Christine Best. Hello, my lovely. What is your latest business offer?
Thanks for having me here, Marc. Yeah, well, you know how there are a lot of people these days who are struggling with their energy and their focus or their concentration, and they're usually stressed and overworked. And that's not very good for your home or your work life. So what I do is I help these people reset the habits and behaviors that are causing them to be that way. And as a mindset, nutrition, and systems coach, I help people to rise, to reclaim their energy, and that way they can contribute more effectively to themselves, their family, and their workplace. So my packages include things like posture and ergonomics to correct the way you work, because that directly affects your physical and mental well-being. And I have other programs to help communication with other people and with yourself. And that turns into a business strategic advantage, as well as a bonus for everyone around you. Thanks very much, Sean, for having me here.
Oh, you're very welcome, and thank you. So, if anyone wants to speak to Christine after we come out of the spotlight moments, then please feel free to reach out to her in one of the breakout rooms and kind of have a chat with her and find out more about these programs that she's got on offer. Absolutely brilliant. I'm just going to bring Joe Nassessio's coming into the spotlight. He's up next. Thank you for that, Christine. Joe, it's your spotlight moment, my friend. Tell us what your latest business offer is.
All right. Well, for those of you who met me before, I'm a business coach, business consultant, and I help you get more customers to pay you more money more often. A lot of us struggle with our marketing and our sales, and I know what it's like because once upon a time I didn't have the skills that I have today. And the answer is to get coaching. Now, the offer I'm not going to make today is one of my 5K or 10K packages, because not everybody can afford a 5K or 10K package. I have a program. We meet every week at Saturday morning California time, which I think is about 5 or 6 p.m. UK time. And it is $99 a month. No contract. You can cancel at any time. And let me make it even sweeter. The first month is $1. So you can try it for 1 month for $1, and then after a month, if you want to stick around, it's $99 a month. You can cancel at any time. There's no long-term contracts or anything like that. And I've done this it's content I teach, it's coaching, I solve your problems, you can ask questions, and it's a community of other business people that are all growing and supporting each other. And I'll put a link in the chat to get that special link. It's for that $1 for the first 30 days. And then after that, it's 99 bucks a month, which is a hell of a lot better than a 5K or 10K program, especially if you can't afford one right now.
That is a superb offer, Joe. Thank you
Oh,
so
I
much.
can't put it in the chat.
No, you won't. You will be able to in a little while when we open up the chat, my friend. But yeah, it's just I want people to focus in on you and all those that are on the call initially, and then we'll open up the chat as soon as we've gone around the room and everyone can put their details in there for great, obviously, connectivity. Thank you. That is an awesome offer. £1 opening offer, and you can leave if you don't get enough out of it for the £1 that you spent. You don't have to go and spend £99 the next month. What better offer could you possibly have? That's an absolute diamond of an offer, Joe, and something that I would have.
By the way, after a month, if you're not happy, I'll give you your $1 back.
Oh, well, there we go. It's a win-win situation. Win-win situation. Brilliant, mate. I'm now turning to adding to the spotlight is the lovely Elaine Godley. Just remove yourself from the spotlight, if I may, Joe. Thank you for that. So, Elaine Godley, one of our leaders of the networking scene, who's part and parcel of the collaborative force that we're bringing. What is your latest business offer, Elaine?
So I run the Disc Plus Academy. So that has been in beta testing for the last 9 months, and I'm really happy to say it's got wings, it's got legs, whatever you want to say. So the Disc Plus Academy is for coaches, trainers, business leaders, team leaders who want to get more out of their staff, more out of yourselves as individuals. If you know what your behavior style is, then you can interact with people a lot better. You can get much more out of the team working together. So I specialise in the DISC model. So the DISC Plus Academy links health and well-being. So I can tell by looking at your behaviour profile, the likelihood of you being ill, the likelihood of you approaching burnout, or maybe you're already at burnout. As a qualified nutritionist and host of the Perfect Health Hub, I've got access to heaps and heaps of health practitioners. So these days, I don't coach people directly, and I use my members to do that, which gives them profile and helps share their message as well and their expertise. So the Academy, we meet once a week on Zoom. We have a WhatsApp group that gives daily support, and it's primarily for people who already know and understand about disc behaviour profiling. If you don't know about that, then we train in that, and I'm currently running a programme. I'll start another one in January, a 6-week programme. The Academy, for anybody who knows coaches, is 199 a month, which I've just decided this evening while on the call, I can do in silver as well. So I can do half silver, half cash, and it's 199 a month, and that gives you unlimited use of my profiling tool, which is just stunning. I get charged, corporates pay me £299 per profile. So 199 a month for you to use as much as you like. And you can pay half silver, half cash.
Brilliant offer,
There we are.
and the great use of the silver currency as well to obviously be able to keep the cost down and keep the cash flow under control. Absolutely brilliant idea. Thank you
Yes.
very much. That's absolutely brilliant. I'm adding to you. I'm bringing to the spotlight a man who knows all about coffee, and God, this coffee, I can honestly tell you, is absolutely wonderful, because I regularly drink it. So the main man from Kuna, John Finch, what is your latest business offer? Or what is your offer to the world for the coffee drinker?
My offer at the moment is I'm doing 4 bags for £30, and that's including postage and everything. And this is it, yeah. And after in a couple of weeks, I'm going to be doing cacao as well. But it's a Peruvian nut-free cacao, and it's very different to what you buy in Africa. The taste, the Incas, the tasty cacao. And I'm going to have, after Christmas, I'm going to 5 different types of beans. And in a few weeks, I hope, or a couple of weeks, I hopefully have them to give you all competitors anyway for you to Mark when we meet up. So.
Speak up a little bit for me, John. You keep dipping in and out, my friend.
Sorry, it might be my microphone.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's the deal I have at the moment. It's an 84 cup, and all the coffee I do is specialty coffee. And the one I have now is like got a chocolate feel to it. So if anyone wants any, to just give me a message.
Yeah, absolutely. And I can honestly back up what John is talking about with the grade of coffee that he's got. I've tried his 84 grade, and it's got this beautiful sort of chocolatey aftertaste to it. It's absolutely stunning coffee. And he's bringing even higher grade coffee into the UK from Peru, on the mountains, from the mountaintops of where the coffee is grown. Absolutely beautiful coffee. And at £30 for 4, that we including postage and packing, that is an absolute steal. That really is. I mean, these retail anywhere between 9 and sort of 12, £13 for this sort of thing. So you're getting a deal, including of course, as well, including the postage and packing to get it to your door. You will be tasting one of the most beautiful coffees that is out there. And I can honestly vouch for that because I've been drinking it, so much so that we're actually going to put our badge of trust on the packaging in the near future, because it's that good. It's getting an accreditation for the absolute beautiful coffee that it is. So, John, thank you so much for that, my friend. Really lovely to have you with us. Next up, I'm going to be bringing and this is going to be interesting because something is just round the corner, and something that's just round the corner is the big C word. Yes, it's Christmas, and guess who's coming? Well, it's Santa Claus is coming at Christmas, but before Christmas, you actually need to get in touch with Carolyn Hobbs. Carolyn, tell us what your latest business deal offer is.
Thank you very much, Sean. Lovely to be here. A great idea for the marketplace to give us a platform to turn networking on its head a bit. But yes, so my UK purchases from my website are UK only, unless it's a card writing service that I do for people overseas. And obviously people send Christmas cards to family, friends. Maybe the circle is bigger. There was a post that came online yesterday, and it said worth the stamp, a hashtag worth the stamp. And it highlighted the fact that a card posted second class to somebody, family, friends, whoever it is approximately the cost of a coffee, and that anybody was worth the cost of a stamp. So just sowing that seed to everybody here, because people look at postage expensive, cards are expensive. I'm just going to give to charity. Think of the people that live on their own as well. So I have Christmas cards available, not forgetting that everybody has birthdays throughout the year. So I have bundles of cards for men, ladies, and a mix that are all available on my UK website. And I always say that it's worth having at least 20 cards in your top drawer, because you never know what occasion is going to come round and, I have a card in my drawer. That's no problem. And you can have that sorted in a matter of minutes. So if you'd like to know a little bit more, please join me in a breakout room. Thank you very much, Sean.
Thank you, Carolyn. Lovely. And yes, of course, Christmas is coming up, and there is an opportunity for those abroad who know people here in the UK that you'd like to send a Christmas card. Don't forget,
Yeah.
Carolyn can get that card to them a lot quicker than you sending it via airmail or any other way of getting it over here. You're almost guaranteeing it getting there to the point where it's going to be there for the day or for the big day, whether it's Christmas or somebody's birthday approaching Christmas. Carolyn is your way to get that card delivered to the door. Thanks ever so much, Carolyn.
If I could just please add in that the days that I'm probably going to be posting out cards is the 28th of November, because that is the day that is suggested, and it avoids the rush.
Good call. Absolutely. Thank you very much. Well, next up, just take you down from Spotlight. Don't forget to go and speak to Carolyn in the breakout rooms when they open. But we are joined by Grazie from Boomerang. Grazie, lovely to have you with us. A premier member of the association is Boomerang. So Grazie is the representative of the company to come and tell us a little bit about what she's all about and what Boomerang does. But can you tell us what your latest great business offer? Pick one great offer, Grazie, and tell us all about it. The floor is yours. Can't hear you, Grazie. Nope.
Is this okay?
That's better. There you go. You're back.
There
You're
you go. Alrighty. I was about to say that before anything else, I'd like to tell everybody first what time is it in the Philippines. It's actually 2:27 in the morning. So good morning, everyone from the Philippines. Okay. So for those who know already what Boomerang does, so we do offshoring. We build your team out here in the Philippines of whatever role that you can think of. Anything that does not need a handshake, we can do it for you. And right now, what we're currently offering is called the Smart Scale 2026. If you're planning to expand and grow your team for this upcoming year, we're actually offering a discounted recruitment fee, which is going to cut it in half. The beauty of the offer is that you can lock it anytime before December 31st, but it doesn't have to be, you have to hire this person the next 30 days and whatnot. It expands until I think around June next year. So you could lock in the rate, but you could feel free to hire anytime depending on the business team. So there you go. Hope everybody would like, if you're curious about offshoring, what it is, because I know for a fact that it's not something that comes in every day. Not like John's coffee, which is, of course, if I could have, a reach on it, I would have tried. But if you're curious to know, please feel free to get me on a breakout room. There you go.
Thank you so much, Grazie. Lovely
Thanks,
to have you
Sean.
with us. And thank you for that lovely offer. To find out more in the breakout rooms with Grazie, half price recruitment. Whoa, build your team. Absolutely brilliant. Next up, we have Mr. Crazy David. Crazy David himself. Hello, my friend. Great to see you all the way from the beautiful island of Lanzarote. Crazy David, what's going on in the world of Lanzability?
Thank you, Sean. Hi to everybody. I live on the island of Lanzarote, which is one of the Canary Islands, which is 75 miles or 120 kilometers from the west coast of Africa. And it's our winter, so I've had to put a t-shirt on today because it dropped down to 22 degrees. But I just thought I'd mention that. I hadn't prepared anything. I just had an alert on my phone that I've got this booked in. And whilst listening, I just scribbled some notes down. And many of you know my business as Lanzability, which is an established business providing care, support, holidays, things to do and activities and mobility equipment for people who have various forms of disability. But what a lot of folk don't know is 17 years ago, I came to Lanzarote and I started a business called Adventure Holidays Lanzarote. And for the last 3.5 years, that business has been actually funding Lanzability. I've chosen not to take a red cent in any form of salary. I've put about 100 grand of my own money into the business. And that money comes from my bit work with Adventure Holidays Lanzarote. So it's a similar concept, except we don't have a requirement for somebody who has any form of disability. Still having fun in the sun, still taking part in activities and things to do. But Adventure Holidays Lanzarote has 3 different holiday packages: gold, silver and bronze. The details are going to be on my website, which I'll share later. So an exclusive first time ever offer to TTBCA members. And if you're not a member, this does not apply to you. But if you are a TTBCA member, I would give you £100 sterling and £100 silver as an introductory fee for recommending anybody who buys one of my holiday packages, which start at £695. Now that is an incentive for you, because you'll talk about the good meal you had in a restaurant or the great film that you watched in the cinema or what have you. And that's simply all I'm saying. I'm not going to sell my business. I'm going to say, we're talking about networking. It's not necessarily who I know or who you know, it's who they know. So I like to build relationships. And if you know anybody that will be looking at wanting a holiday to Lanzarote, if they book before the end of 2025, you will be eligible for that £200 introductory fee. And they will then be able to book, and providing they take their holiday before the end of June 2026, that's the only terms and conditions. So there's no inflated prices. It's not a false carrot of a discount. For 17 years, my prices have been on my website and people can see it includes accommodation and 5 days of activity of having fun in the sun. And as some of you know, sarcasm is all part of the service.
Absolutely brilliant. Thank you so much for that. What a great offer. Earn yourself some opportunity to just by referring. That's a great offer, and no inflated prices on that as well. Fantastic, David. Thank you so much for that. I'm going over to our main man, Rick McKenzie. Rick, lovely to have you with us, my friend. What is your latest business offer or service or product? What's going on in the world of doTERRA?
Good evening, everybody. My name is Rick McKenzie. I help people transform their well-being and their lifestyle using simple, natural tools that actually fit into real life. So most people, in particular business people, I meet are tired, stressed, juggling too much, or just not feeling like their best version of themselves. But they don't know where to start or who to trust. I use high-quality plant-based products and foundation habits to help people improve their energy, sleep, mood, digestion, and daily resilience. all without overwhelming them or adding more to their plate. What makes my approach different is I don't just hand people a product and wish them luck. I support them. Many of the business people I work with even discover an additional income opportunity. So if you're curious about what this is and how it could look for you, I'd love to show you. So let's have a little chat in the breakout room. Thank you.
Thank you so much for that, and a lovely presentation. Find out more. It's got some fantastic products, and I've been using one. Just to, there it is, for those who can see it. I'm not on the show on the window, but if you find I've been using a thing called Serenity, and it helps sleep. And I'll tell you what, it does exactly what it says on the tin or on the pot, as it is. It's so easy, an easy application. You put it on your skin, and it sends you into a calm sleep for those that are sometimes restless. So thank you so much for that. I'm adding next. We've got the lovely lady from, we're talking about sort of plant-based. Well, we've got Plum Leaf here. So it's sort of almost a perfect link there. Plum Leaf VPA. Lisa Greer, lovely to have you with us. What is your latest business offer?
Thanks for having me, first of all. So let me just quickly say that we are in the IT space, information technology, and in the nutshell, we audit your third-party IT vendors to make sure they're doing what you paid them for. IT vendor meaning you hire an IT consultant to build something, design a CRM, move your business to the cloud. So that is in the nutshell what we do. Our new product is a VPQ score. We've upgraded it. So I can put it this way, you know, there's an IQ for your intelligence. There's an EQ for your emotional levels to measure how stable you are emotionally. Well, with Plum Leaf, we have a vendor performance quotient. It's a VPQ. It's a tool where you can use it to measure the proficiency of those IT vendors you hire. How well are they operating? How are they managing the project? How are they tracking the spend? This tool is a comprehensive set of questions that you can answer for your vendors, and it will score them and show you this is how well or not so well they're doing with the project that you've paid them to do. And since this is the end of 2025, we will be offering a 25% discount on the $495 price tag, and that's $495 American dollars.
Thank you so much. That's an absolutely brilliant offer. Fantastic discount. Thank you so much for that, Lisa. Next up to the spotlight is our wonderful Catherine Haller, our Premier Partner over in Wales. Catherine, lovely to see you. What's your latest business offer? Tell us all about it.
Good morning, afternoon, evening, everyone, wherever you are in the world. Thank you, Sean, Mark, and Ian this evening. So yes, like Sean just said, I'm Catherine, and I help families create something that too many of us were told isn't for them. What's that? Well, that's residual income and time freedom. Residual income could also be called royalty income for those of you who don't understand what residual income is. If you're anything like me, you probably resonate with this. Money doesn't grow on trees. And we probably grew up believing that we just had to get by. But I've just learned just one small shift can change all that for us. And that really starts with what we're already paying for. So if there's anyone out there paying more than £5 a month for their mobile SIM, we seriously need to have a chat. Because every pound we save and every pound we earn residually, that's a step to a life with more choices, more breathing room, and realistically, what we're all looking for now is some more hope. So if you want a future where money feels a bit more like support, not stress, happy to have a chat, because you might even find that you're closer to that freedom than you thought you were. Thank you, Sean.
Brilliant. Thank you very much. Okay, fantastic. Next up, we are being added to the spotlight is Tim Wagner. Lovely to have you with us, Tim. I spoke to Tim earlier on. Tell us about what your latest business offer is, my friend.
Thank you very much. So I share the art of what is possible in your health and well-being, but naturally. So I'm a breathwork alchemist, and I also focus on regenerative health protocols and processes, but without any pills and potions and taking anything in, just about helping your body to heal naturally. I'm also called a breathwork alchemist, which means I take what is heavy and negative, the stress, the anxiety, the anger, the frustration, and this time of year, the overwhelm. And I turn this into lightness, into gold, into purity by using the power of your God-given breath. And when you add in stem cell rejuvenating patches, it's about healing from within. Now, this time of year, how many of you have heard people say, I just can't wait for December, I need a holiday? Anybody like that? Maybe you said it, you know, people around you who are saying it. Now, I'm looking at these people, I'm going, oh my goodness. It's what you do now, not what you do on holiday, that's going to allow you to have a holiday. If you wait for your holiday to recuperate, the first week you just sleep, the next week you overindulge, and the third week you're stressed because you're about to start it all again in January. It's changing those habits now that are causing the negative emotional reaction to the stressful circumstances. So I'm offering, for this month only, up until the end of November, 5 free 1-hour sessions with me where I will help give you tools immediately that you can use right now to help calm that nervous system, to reset yourself so that you can swim smoothly towards the end of the year and not just be battling against that tide. I've only got 3 of these left. I'm only giving away 5, and I'm busy advertising it on LinkedIn as well. There's only 3 left. So if that's somebody that you know or for you, you have to qualify for this. Meaning, if you're not serious to change, I'm not interested. If you're fed up, absolutely, in South Africa, we say, "Gatvol, you've had enough," then reach out to me. Let's help see that you can swim beautifully towards the end of the year and enjoy your holiday with your family so that it's a holiday and not recuperation. My name is Tim Wagner. I'm a breathwork alchemist.
Thank you very much, Tim. Absolutely brilliant. I'm going to bring in another one of our many members of the association, and a chap who's been around us for a long time. And he is our go-to guy when it comes to finance. Bill Christie. Bill, lovely to have you with us. Welcome to the marketplace. I know you was thinking it was going to be something else, but hey, you're here now anyway. So tell us, what is something that you'd love to share with somebody on the call before the end of next month, when we meet up again around this time next month? Is there something that you've got going?
Yeah. Well, I really want to do a reverse proposal, because normally if people who contact me are looking for advice and guidance on their business, and specifically they may want to get a loan or buy things, but really I want it to be in a position where for the next month or so, I want you to come on board and just chat to me, because by chatting to me, perhaps help you. It's not be specific. We've all got businesses. We've got a budget in the UK coming up next week. Some of you may well be worrying, and I hear from lots of people just now that they're very, very concerned about the future. But let me share that worry with you. Let me help you. I'm not a doctor. I'm not an accountant. I'm not a solicitor. But I've had a long time in business finance, and starting with high street banking, merchant banking. I'm not a broker. Brokers are very much hunters. I'm a farmer. I like to cultivate relationships. And building that trust with you, then we can have a chat. I'll listen to you. Tell me about yourself, about your business. It's amazing what can come out of a chat. No cost. That's it. My details will be in the chat shortly. But thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Absolutely wonderful there, Bill. Brilliant. Thank you. I'm just going to remove you from the spotlight, and we're coming to Richard Holter. Richard, all the way from across the pond there, my friend. How are you? Hey, there he is with his hat, the famous hat. Come on then, tell us what your latest business offer is all about, my friend.
Oh, boy, I've been busy in a lot of different ways. I've got a YouTube channel out there. I've got people have given me the title, The Wizard of Pause, for my technology knowledge. I've got a book out there. And here lately, I have just recently been asked to be an advisor to the University of Oklahoma on their customer experience course. I've taken the course, and it is actually quite brilliant. It'll change the way you look at your customers. What is a customer and what do you do for them? Since then, I've now been asked to be an advisor on 3 other companies, so I'm helping them as well. And in addition to that, I'm part of a team that's building out a retail artificial intelligence application. By the way, if you want to know what artificial intelligence is and how it works, one of my YouTube videos out there explains it in layman's terms without getting into all the screwy math. If you want to learn about blockchain, what is this thing and how does it work? Again, my YouTube channel is targeted for non-technical people to help them understand the various things, like the new unified commerce world. It brings in robots and artificial intelligence and Internet of Things devices, people's refrigerators, ordering stuff. How do you bring in all of that? And then how do you put it into a self-driving car to be delivered back? All of that's explained in one of my videos. There's over 60 of them, so there's all kinds of things covered there. In addition to that, I help people get their word out. I have well over 1 million potential viewers of any videos that you've got. And I have over 11,000 direct connections as well. So I can help you get your information out there. And I do it free of charge.
There you go.
Basically, you can see I'm an old man. I'm retired, so I'm helping the world survive. And then the big one is my book, Art for Retail. It's a Kindle book. It's over 300 pages, and it's less than $25 US. So you're getting $1 million worth of knowledge that I acquired from over 1,600 subject matter experts in one 300-page book. So that's me in a nutshell. And I want to thank you, Sean. Sean, for doing this. I've watched him build this thing out for several years now, and it's blown me away how well he's expanded this to help everybody.
Thank you very much for your kind words. So, free opportunity to get yourself out there, to go and speak to Richard. He'll get you seen. He'll get you out there. And if you need some understanding about what AI is all about, he can tell you in layman's terms with his YouTube channel. Talking about AI, next coming up and replacing, adding you to the spotlight, but then replacing you is my man Paul DeCock. Paul, AI. That's something I knew would be something of interest to you when he mentioned that. And but you do an awful lot of other things. What's your latest business offer, mate?
Well, I was listening to Rich and thinking, oy vey, I've got to follow that. So for this evening, what I'm promoting is my AI School of Possibilities. I absolutely love AI, and having taught many people on the use of AI, and I've realized that a lot of people just don't get it. They don't, they get stuck on what's AI, what's AI, what's AI, and it's like they want to know what GPS is or how the car engine works. And my approach is, well, you just drive a car, you don't need to be a mechanic. So with the AI School of Possibilities, we just try and make AI fun. And our first program, which after speaking to different people, I've realized that I'm not pitching it to over 60s anymore. Thanks, Rick. I'm pitching it to everybody that wants to enjoy AI and learn about AI, because a lot of people don't know. I've spoken to people in their 30s, in their 60s, in their 70s, etc., and they just don't know. So the AI School of Possibilities make it easy to have fun with AI. Our first program, AI for Life, will teach you all the fun things about AI, all the tools you can use, all the things you can do. And we really do make it simple and easy and approachable. So my offer this evening is our program that sells for $120, which is like a giveaway. Where I'm offering that to anybody that signs up with with the program on AI for Life and email me directly, they will be able to nominate another person to join the program with them. So it's basically a 2-for-1 deal.
Absolutely brilliant. Fantastic. Thank you so much for that, Paul. And I'm look forward to obviously hearing how successful that is. Don't forget, the breakout rooms will be open very soon. We're working our way towards them. We're nearly at the top end of going through all the spotlight moments. And when we do, we'll open up the chat as well, so you can start dropping in your details in there. But adding to the spotlight is a lady who I've got to know through originally through one of our sister networking groups, and she was from somebody where I first met in Synergy. And Yvonne, lovely to have you with us. What is are you still in the country, Yvonne? Firstly,
yes, I'm still in the village. Thank you so much for inviting me today.
Village.
I'm still in the village. And
awesome. What's your latest business offer, Yvonne, to the world?
okay, thank you. So we know the holidays are here. The holidays are here, and most of you know that I'm a virtual assistant. So my offer, I'm offering a discount 20% off for those people who need VA services, especially now that people are taking a break, are going for the holidays, and people are going for vacation, and maybe you might need some help. So I'm offering a 20% discount for anyone who's going to book before 31st of December. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Nice, clear and concise and very to the point, and 20% discount in her back pocket, or certainly in yours if you want to use VA services. Just go and speak to Yvonne. She'll be able to offer you a great deal. Thank you so much for that, Yvonne. And to bring to the front one of our ladies who's often helping us out on a Friday morning, and she is one of the well, she does a lot more than being a coffee crew member, because she is the lady who's behind Direct Marketing Services. But Sue, what is it that you're bringing to us today as your latest business offer?
My business is B2B telemarketing for those of you who I have not met. And what I do mostly, although there are a lot of different things you can do with on the telephone, what I do mostly is set appointments for my clients to present their products and services to potential clients. And what I can do for people up until the end of December is a 10% discount, which would mean you get, for example, 10 hours for £300. And we can discuss other options in a one-to-one. And as a side hustle, I do house and pet sitting.
Definitely, if you definitely need your house, your pet sat over the Christmas period, that is a great offer to obviously have. So if you're not going to take the pet with you, but you're going away for Christmas or going away for the festivity period, reach out to Sue. She never stops working, does ours. So she's always looking after someone's pet somewhere. Lovely to have you with us, Sue. Thanks ever so much. And
thank you for the opportunity, Sean.
Oh, you're welcome. Bringing to the spotlight somebody I've recently got to know, a gentleman who was introduced to me by Ian Reid, in fact, Jonathan Clark, Human First AI. It's your moment to shine.
Hello.
Your spotlight. What's your latest business offer, Jonathan?
I'm sorry I'm a bit late, and I know I'm following in the footsteps of fellow AI enthusiasts. My breakthrough with AI has been to come up with a custom GPT, so a little AI piece of software that will go and scrape Amazon. It will go into the top 50 best-selling books in any industry and come back and tell you what made them successful. It reads all the 5-star reviews and tells you what people liked. It reads all the 1-star reviews and tells you what they didn't like or didn't get. It then tells you what the optimum book would be for that industry. It then proceeds to outline that book for you. And if you want it to, it will create an online course based on that book. It will then write all the emails to promote it, launch it, Facebook ads, promo videos, and all the assets you would need to launch that thing the same day. It's called Launchpad. I currently sell it for $1,800 in the USA. For people in this room, it would be, let's be fair, $497 for anybody who wants a shot at it, and I'll give a free demo if anybody wants to see it in action.
Fantastic, absolutely brilliant. A great deal, a great opportunity to have a look at it as well and see what it's all about. Fantastic, thank you very much. I'm bringing up next, all the way from Uganda, Now, this man doesn't really sell a lot, but he does an awful lot for the youngsters in Uganda. Ben Mukasa from Davian Cares Foundation. Now, Ben, you have got something that's coming up on the 5th of December, I believe, haven't you? Which is a big fundraiser that you're that we're all putting together in order to bring more joy and happiness to the children that you look after, who have been unfortunately orphaned or left to the streets, really, and trying to live. You're bringing them, giving them a roof over their head. You're bringing them education and care and healthcare. But hey, tell us a little bit more about it, mate, because you absolutely you blow us away every time you do. Just give us a little bit about what the Davian Cares Foundation is and how we can help you.
Oh, thanks, Sean. Thanks, Mark, for this great section. Ben Mukasa, Project Partner for Trusted Business Community in Uganda. I'm the founder of Davian Cares Foundation Uganda. Supporting and transforming the lives of 62 children in Uganda with access to quality education and essential health care. I myself, we are having an event on 5th December for fundraising for the Davian Cares Foundation as well. But my offer is to supporting our 62 children in Uganda.
Absolutely, mate. And it is a beautiful foundation that you've created, and we've got behind it. One of our lovely members of one of the other groups has also run a launch of a book, and there was amazing amount of money raised on that book launch, wasn't there? So much so that Ben's rent for the next year ahead has been paid for already, which is just phenomenal, and everybody contributed to come onto that event. And again, Kate Reeve it was lovely to see her being involved in it as well. And there's also a lot of other of the members of the groups and members within the group that have been supporting you throughout your journey. Aleri Hafkoslet being one of them, obviously Colin Needham being another with the website, and there's lots of other things going on. This man is really special. 5th of December, there is a special event. It's a fundraiser event, lots of fun, lots of games, lots of enjoyment, and we are even going to probably get treated to a little bit of wonder from the children of Uganda as well that Ben looks after, because the last time we were on a call together, they've done a beautiful dance and song for us and everything, and it was absolutely special. It really was. So if you're interested in finding out how to get one of those tickets, speak to Ben. Ben will be able to help you get in touch and get on that 5th of December fundraiser. Let's give those kids the opportunity of a fantastic festive period, knowing that they've got us behind them, supporting them all the way, because that man is leading the field over there in Uganda, giving the kids the chance of a better future. Thank you very much, Ben. That's absolutely lovely of you. I believe I've gone round the room. I don't think I've left anybody out apart from me. And that's about it. So everybody knows me, but I do have a special offer for you. But I'm not going to spotlight myself. I'm just going to talk to you as a group. And Ian, if you could start getting those breakout rooms ready, because we've got 2 minutes to go. 2 minutes, Bob. We've actually timed that absolutely spot on. I have got a deal for you. I'm able to offer anybody on this call the opportunity, if anybody can refer anyone to us who's interested in becoming part of the community, I will, if they join, I will give you a minimum of 10, a maximum of 25%. Talk to me about how that works. But I can give you a minimum of 10% referral fee from when they join one of their upper tier levels. Also, so there's something for you. We're also launching a brand new website with a brand new directory added to it. If anybody would like the opportunity to feature in our website now, if you're not already registered in our website and on our directory, go to our directory. I'll put the links in the chat. Go and register, because when this new one comes, you're going to have the first opportunity to have a play with what's going on behind the scenes, because we're actually going to be bringing our own social media channel behind that as well. So it's going to be fantastic. It means that you can reach out to everybody that you want to reach out to, who's actually going to listen, rather than worry about the algorithm not getting you that far on social media platforms that are out there. So this is going to be a brilliant direct way to obviously communicate with people and showcase your latest messages, your latest offers. But that's the two things. So there's a free networking, some free listing in the directory. Please go and use it. I'll put the link in the chat. Go and have a look at it. And if you're on there ready for when the new launch comes up, you'll get an extra month where you can stay on there and test it out and see what it feels like. If it's something that you want to get involved with on a more long term, come back and see me. I'm always here for a chat. Okay, so that is that. We've been joined by Soam. Hi, Soam. Hiya there. How are you, Soam? I'm gonna highlight you. I know you've only just joined, but hey, we're gonna spotlight you anyway. Right. So, in the deep end, Sam. We'd like this is the marketplace. The marketplace is purely a place where you can come and tell us your latest business offer so that everybody else on this call knows who you are. Shame that you've missed everybody else's, but don't worry, it's been recorded. As you can probably tell, it's being recorded now. So you'll be able to go back over and listen to everybody's latest business offer that they're offering as well. But what is yours, Sam? Who are you, where you're based, and what can you bring to the business world and the people on this call?
Hi, everybody. I was having my dinner, that's why I'm late. My name is Soham Varkap Shrem. I live in London, North London in Enfield. My marketplace is, I've recently partnered with New Skin, and it's actually a facial device which is called Lumispa, which I have it here, which actually gives you a glow on your skin. It's a cleansing device, which you use it for 2 minutes every single day. And by using this, it actually gives you a clean face, but not just clean, but collagen. As we get older, as everybody knows, and we always want to look nice and beautiful, no matter how old we are, right? So what this device does, it actually helps with creating more collagen, but you have to use it regularly, daily, and it's only 2 minutes. You can use it in the shower. You don't need to use it just, outside, or, outside. You can take it in the shower and say, you can't give yourself an excuse saying, I need time, I don't have the time to actually clean my face, And funny enough, I've been using it for a while, and I've actually also do cleansing on my husband, and I've had a really, positive feedback from people who actually have observed him as well as me to say how clean, how our skin looks so different, basically. So, that's what I'm marketing today. And I actually will say thank you to Paul, who's actually invited me to this meeting. And it's the first time for me, so I don't know.
Well, welcome, Sam. It's lovely to have you, and you're from North London, so I totally approve of you because I'm a Tottenham Hotspur fan. So I'm quite cool with that. It's lovely to have you with us. Thank you so much for joining us, and do let us know when we're going to open up the chat. Do let us know what sort of the price of what your product is, so that we can all have a look at it and tell us where to go to obviously look at it in more detail. And also don't forget to put your details in the chat so people can contact you.
Okay. And just to let you know, they've got actually Black Friday offer with this Lumispa. Usually costs £225, but with Black Friday offer, it's down to, I think, £153 or something like that. But I'll put it in the chat right now as you speak to other people.
Yeah, thank you very much. Lovely to have you with us. Thank you for your spotlight moment. I'm going to replace you with a spotlight with Laura Beryl, because Laura has just come back in. Laura, you were with us and then you fell off. So I brought you back in and I brought you up to the spotlight. Laura, what's your latest business offer? We can make nice and quick because we need to open up those breakout rooms. You're on mute. You're on mute, my love. Take yourself off mute. Laura, you're on mute.
There you go.
There you go.
My offer is to all of you, which is a big, well, potentially big project that I'm working with Sean and Mark with, on doing our own magazine for SMEs. You all know we've got the budget coming up. We all know that SMEs and sole traders who make up 5.6 sole traders make up 5.6 million people in this country who are potentially going to be hammered by this budget.
what I'm offering you guys is to you to get your businesses' names out there into the press. I'm a national newspaper reporter. I've worked in newspapers and PR and media for, God, 25, 30 years. Show my age now. What we're going to do, we're going to launch your businesses in the media. I'll get your voices heard because we are the backbone of this country's economy. And we all know, and I don't want to get, too political with people, but we all know we're in for a effing tough ride. So it's something Sean has been very supportive of. I appreciate that. And I'm working with him and Mark, and we are going to get your voices out there. We're going to get you heard. We're going to get backing for you. I do it via the press, via the media, even though it's an absolute minefield right now. So yeah, that's me. I hope I can help you. We are going to launch this. I also run, my son is autistic. I'm going through the mill yet again with my LEA, with special educational needs. I work on that too. So if you know anyone who has an SEN kid or young adult, or you are a small business that are going to help this economy, wherever you are in the world, then just talk to me. That would be great.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you, Laura. Absolutely brilliant. Thank you so much for that, and definitely worth a talk to Laura Beryl. She really does know her stuff. And if you want to be heard, seen in the press, and a new magazine that's coming out that's called The Ripple Effect, you will be seen, you will be heard, and you will be gaining more opportunity to gain more clients through what she's bringing. Absolutely brilliant. Thank you so much. I'm going to remove you from Spotlight and say thank you to every single person who's been on the call today doing their Spotlight moment. And thank you to those listening in on our YouTube channel. You now know what everyone's doing on the call. So this is going out on YouTube. Don't forget to like and subscribe because there's more of these to come every single month. So feel free to like, subscribe down below, listen into this meeting, pick out the ones that you really want to get to know. And remember, if you want to connect with them, you know where to come. Come to find me on LinkedIn, Sean at Trusted Business Community Association, or send me an email, and I will gladly put you in touch with any of these phenomenal small business owners from around the world today. So thank you ever so much for listening for those outside, and we'll see you this time next month. For everybody else, stay in the meeting.